Hey, what's up? It's Jude here to present, or not to present, to give you the reason why my experiment was the most unethical of of all the other experiments. Because all the other ones were less unethical than this one. This one is the human and the ape number 13 on the Google Doc that you gave us. So here we go. What happened? The experiment was meant to show if what would happen if an ape was raised like a child. Um, so basically, a baseline here, the ape was brought into this researcher, the person doing the experiment's family, and raised as a sibling to Donald. This guy in the picture here, Donald, and he was raised like he was their own child, like a human child. But he wasn't human; he was ape, as you can see by my parentheses here. It says ape because he was an ape in the picture. He looks like an ape too in the picture. And this is the child Donald in the picture. You can see him right here on the left side because that one's the ape, that one's a human. Just making sure. And they were raised like siblings. Okay, so I got all the sections listed out here just in case you want to look them up. Just made it easier so I didn't have to put them on each slide. Just made a like condensed little list here of all the sections in the ABA code where you can find all these different things. Okay. Informed consent. So informed consent is like it's when the researchers have to know that the people want to be tested on, right? And in this situation, apes are animals and they cannot be um can't give dissent because they can't speak. They can only like moan or groan or whatever. So that's not good. He didn't give consent. So, and even what's worse is that the parents of this child gave consent when it probably wasn't in the best interest of the child to be raised with an ape because that's probably pretty gonna mess you up a lot if you're raised with an ape. You might start acting like an ape when you're older, and that's not good. Like I'd say that's pretty bad. Like I wouldn't like if I was raised with an ape, I'd probably be like jumping off. Actually, that would be pretty cool if I can jump on trees like Tarzan. But I'd probably be like that would inhibit my ability to like learn English and stuff because I would learn by example, and my example was just gonna learn English either. So next slide. Deception. Back to the kid in this situation. He was put in a situation where he was learning from this ape, and it was deceptive what a normal childhood could be. So he was being deceived in that way. And here's the pictures really show this situation. So the ape, in order to get food, he would do a food bark, right? So the child was like, "Well, if the ape's doing it, I should start doing it, right?" So the child started doing the food bark too. Boom, deception. He's being deceived right there. That's not how humans should act. So they gotta get that ape out of there. Bad idea to put him there in the first place, if you ask me. Next slide. Pain and discomfort. It didn't really say at all on the doc that anybody was really in any pain or discomfort, except maybe the parents because they had to watch as their child was being raised with an ape. That would kind of creep me out a little bit, but I don't know. It didn't say anything about that in the doc. That's just like conjecture. And then after the experiment, like that ape just got sent away, and no one even took care of him. Poor guy. That would be pain and discomfort, but that wasn't during the experiment, so I'm not going to count that. So I have all happy monkeys on this slide because it's they passed all the tests on the APA code. So great job, experiment. Well, bad job actually, except for this case. It's the worst. It's the worst experiment ever. That's what I'm trying to make the point for. Debriefing. Um, so there was no debriefing or post briefing. the kid and the wife didn't say that they were aware of the ape even coming into the home, and it didn't really say that the ape was aware that he was about to get sent away into a primate center. So sucks for him. I guess that sucks. Um, Confidentiality. The situation did not breach the ethical principles in Section 4. Everybody seemed to be pretty much know what was going on during. They seemed to no one signed anything that meant they were informed that they knew what was going on, but it seemed like everybody was pretty happy while it was going on, as opposed to the debriefing where no one really knew what was about to happen. But in this situation, while it was going on, everybody knew what was going on. You know. All right. So that's it. That's my presentation. Hope you enjoyed. This is Jude Rall signing out.